Both of these totes are such beautiful bags to own. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope that everybody is doing well. I hope that everybody is healthy. In today's video, I am going to be doing a quick comparison on these two tote bags. So here in the front, of course, we have the Louis Vuitton On The Go tote in the MM size, which is the smaller size. And then back here, we have the Christian Louboutin Cabata East-West tote. And this is the larger size. I believe this one only comes in two sizes, the smaller one and then this larger one. So I wanted to do a comparison between these two totes because before I purchased this one, which is the Christian Louboutin, I wasn't sure if the size was going to be too big. I know, of course, on the website they do give you measurements as always, but it's still not the same as to carry it and to put it against your body and see if you like it or not. So the first one that I bought, of course, was this one. I got this one for Mother's Day this year, and it is one of my favorite bags. And this is actually one of my work bags. I use this one, and I also use my Speedy BB. Ooh, I've been actually looking at the Speedy BB. I don't know if you guys know or not, but I know off topic. But Louis Vuitton has come out with the Speedy BB in all black leather, and it is lambskin leather. So I believe it's about $2,500, and it's smaller than a Speedy 25, but bigger than the Speedy Nano. So it's like in between sizes, and it just looks absolutely gorgeous in the lambskin leather. So I've been looking at that, so that's why I said Speedy BB. Anyway, back to this video. So I use my Speedy B25 and this On The Go tote as my work bag. So I have this bag, and I wanted to add another tote to my collection because I wanted to keep my work bag in rotation. I didn't want to just exclusively use this one because I didn't want it to wear down as fast as it would if I had it on rotation. So I was looking at the Christian Louboutin Cabata tote, and it just caught my eye because it's different. So it has these beautiful studs here, and I just felt like that was an edgy look, and I like that. I like edgy looks, and I also really like that the bottom is rubberized, so it does create a very stable support for this bag. So it's not that I'm going to be worried about this bag losing its shape or anything like that, or even getting damaged if I put it down somewhere, because this is actually rubber. So that's what I liked about this bag, because I did want to use it as a work bag, like I said. So I opted to go for this one, and I didn't want to go for the smaller one because it was actually looking a little bit too small for my liking. So it actually looked smaller than this one, so that's why I didn't want to purchase that one at all. I would have rather gotten something bigger than something smaller than this one, because this one actually fits everything that I need. Of course, it has more space, but I just wanted to make sure that it was bigger. Okay, so in comparing these two bags, they both have a beautiful red interior lining. Currently right now in this On The Go, I do have my Samorga organizer, but as you can see, the inside is red. Let me take this out for you guys. Alright, so it is beautiful red interior, and as you can see, it is super clean because that organizer just catches everything. And I still have my zipper wrapped. I mean, I've never used that interior pocket, but it is red, like I was saying. And this one is red as well. The difference is that this is actually leather inside of this bag versus this one is, I'm not sure, it feels like a textile lining. So yes, I was right. This is a textile lining on the inside of this bag, when inside of this one we have leather lining. So that is a difference. I would like to tell you that I prefer this leather lining versus this one because I wouldn't be too worried about this one getting damaged or stained because it's easily wipeable, but I do like the feeling of the inside of this bag better than the leather one. In terms of capacity, this one, of course, fits a little bit less than the Cabata tote. This one is a little bit more structured because it's more of a squared or a box bag, and it's a little bit sturdier and harder because of the canvas. It's not leather. This bag is not leather, it's canvas. So it's a little bit stronger and harder, if you will, than the Cabata tote. The Cabata tote is leather, so it's soft and very supple. So it's not going to be as structured as that one. But I was saying that the base is very, very structured because it is rubber. So this bag will slouch more and might have a tendency to bulge out a little more if you stuff it, as you can see my hands right there. So if you stuff it, it might have the tendency to bulge out a little bit more just because the material is softer than this canvas. The bottom of this canvas is not supported in any means. I don't think there's anything in there, but because the material is canvas and it is wrapped down here, it does feel very sturdy as well. Not as sturdy as the Christian Louboutin, but it is very sturdy and it's not going to slouch at all because of this canvas. So I am bulging my finger through like I did in the other one, and of course you cannot see it because of the tougher canvas material. So I prefer this one for that aspect, but they're just two different bags, so I'm not even gonna say what I prefer and what I don't prefer because I love them both. So in terms of the straps, so these both come with straps. And like I've mentioned before, if this on the go did not have these straps, I would not have this bag. I would not be comfortable carrying this bag because I only carry it from the straps. So the strap drop on this on the go is actually a lot more comfortable for me than the strap drop on the Cabata tote. I will be doing mod shots towards the end of this video and carrying it and showing you exactly what I'm talking about when I mean about the strap drop. It's not long enough. My elbow actually gets caught when I'm trying to get my hand through it, as you can see right here, and it's a little too short for me. I don't like that about this bag. And then when you try to do this one, it is just super easier, much easier to do that with because my elbow doesn't get caught in the bag. So that's one thing to consider. You know what, I will probably bring a measuring tape and measure for you. So let's do the strap drop on this one first. So it is about 8.5 inches. Okay, so 8.5 inches for this one. And then if we do this one, it is 10.5 inches. So 2 whole inches of extra length are given in this bag, which I absolutely appreciate. It is a lot more comfortable to get your hand over and even to utilize the bag when you open it. It's a lot more comfortable to open while you're carrying it than this Cabata tote. So that's another thing to consider. I actually have not used this bag yet. Just because of that reason. I don't know if it's going to be the most comfortable bag to use, but I did purchase it because I absolutely love it. I love the color. I love the contrast between the black and the red. Black is my favorite color, so it was just like kind of a no-brainer that I wanted this tote. And if we're comparing prices, it's a lot different than this one. So the Cabata tote retails for $1,350 when the Louis Vuitton one The small size retails for $2,530, I believe. So $2,530 versus $1,350. Very, very much of a difference there. And I feel like if you were thinking about buying one or the other and money was a persuasion for you, I would definitely do this one over this one, because this strap issue that I'm having is something that I would be able to look over when I am comparing the prices, if that makes any sense to you guys. But so that is my opinion on that. And I wanted to show you that this bag actually comes with a little pouch, and this pouch is attached currently, but of course it can detach by this little clasp here, the lobster clasp. And then this little zipper is the cutest. It is an actual red bottom. So look how cute that is. So you open it and it exposes the red lining, and this actually is not leather, this is fabric inside. And here are some care instructions, and then I guess it's just the tag, Cabata Calf Empire. Alright, so I feel like that is pretty cool. It's kind of like the Neverfull. They include a little pouch in there, which the Louis Vuitton one does not include on this particular tote. So that is another plus for this bag, that they include this awesome little clutch that you can actually carry as a clutch. I'm sure you can probably, yep, you can hook that in there and carry this as a little clutch at night. And I mean, that is just a total bonus. Or if you didn't want to do that, you can carry some of your essentials in it, like things that you don't want to get, you want to make sure you don't lose, because this bag does not have a closure, only a little tiny little clasp here. And the on-the-go tote has this as well. So you can clasp this closed like this, or keep it open. And like I was saying, you can put important things in here and put it in your bag and then attach it to your bag so you know that they are secure. And then you have it like that. So this one, I wanted to show you the clasp as well. Has a tiny clasp, kind of exactly like the other one, that you can close like that, because it does not have a zipper closing, so you can carry it around like that. I honestly never ever close mine like this. I just don't feel the need. I feel pretty safe wherever I am, so I haven't felt the need to do that so far, but I'm glad that I do have that option if I ever did need it. So that's that. In terms of sizing, I wanted to go over sizing with you guys. I know that you can easily look up the measurements, but since I am doing a comparison video, I wanted to go ahead and give you those measurements in this video. So for the Louis Vuitton, we have 13.4 inches in length, and the Cabata tote is 19.3, so that's a big difference. Wow, I didn't even know it was that much. Is that right? That doesn't seem right to me. That does not seem right to me. That's what it says. That is crazy. Okay, that's correct. And then you better be 19. It is not 19. What in the freaking heck is this? That is like 15 and a quarter. What the heck am I doing? What is this doing? Which is pretty accurate. And then 5.5 in depth. Okay, that's perfect. Alright guys, I don't know, but I'm doing this with you as I'm filming. Of course, I haven't done this before. Back to the measurements, I was saying that this one was 13.4 in length, when this one actually measures about 15 and a half. And then this one is 10 inches in height, and this one is 12 inches in height. And then the on the go is 5.1 inch in width. So the width of it is 5.1, and then the one in the back is 5.5. So the measurements aren't that crazy off. I mean, this one is obviously bigger, but it's not that much bigger. So if you are looking into that, then that's a little bit of information on that. It's not going to be a lot more substantially big than this one. So I was looking into that. I didn't want it to be huge on me. I mean, I'm not small, but I don't want a huge bag. So that is that. And now I think I'm going to move on to a few items that can fit in both of these totes. If you are wondering, I'm not going to do like a whole what fits in these bags because they are huge and I'm not going to be able to fill them up. So one of the most important parts is a laptop. So I have my MacBook Air here, and this one is, I believe, 8 by 12 inches. So 8 by 12, and let's see. So it fits in the on the go. It fits that way, and it fits slanted, of course. And when you try to place it in like this, it will stick out a bit, which is not bad at all if you don't care. You can carry it like that. Now, in comparison to the Cabata tote, it fits way easier with a lot more room to spare in there. Because, of course, obviously it's huger. It's a lot bigger. And then when you want to stand it up like that, not a lot of it sticks out. So that's pretty cool. And then another thing that I carry in my on the go is this huge ass water bottle, because I drink a lot of water, or at least I try to. So I carry this with me when I go to work, and this is a 64-inch Hydro Flask, so I believe that is half a gallon. So I carry this around in this tiny tote. I mean, it's not tiny, but compared to this one, I feel like it's tiny. So I stick that in there, and it fits perfectly fine, even with my organizer, because I do not take the organizer out. So it fits perfectly fine. Just to give you a visual of what can fit in here, this is pretty wide and big. And then when I place it in the Cabata tote, I mean, it's perfect. You can't even see it, and it does stick out of this one a little bit more. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this part of the video. Now I am going to move into doing some mod shots for you guys. Alright, so beginning with the mod shots, as I always do disclose my height for reference, so I am 5'5" and a half. So let's start with the Louis Vuitton on the go tote, and this is what it looks like on the shoulder. And I do feel like this is such a good size for me. I do love this size. So I'm carrying it like this. And of course, if you prefer, you can carry it top handle like this. Okay, now moving on to the Cabata tote. So on the shoulder, it is so soft. And then if we want to carry it down here, more on the shoulder. So I wanted to show you what I was talking about the inconvenience on carrying this bag. So when I try to get my elbow through, even if I do turn my wrist as much as I can, it still rubs on the inside of the bag and it's not very comfortable. Even getting in the bag, so if I want to open it, it's rubbing under my elbow here to open it. And then with the on the go, that is not the case at all because the strap is 2 whole inches longer. So when I want to put it on my shoulder, there is no rubbing on my elbow. And then when I want to get inside the bag, I don't have that issue that I have with the Cabata tote. So that is pretty much my complaint about this bag, and that's it. No other complaint. So I wanted to point that out, and now that I have both of them on my shoulder, which is a great opportunity to show and compare both of them on. So this is what they look like. Of course, this one comes up higher because of the strap length, but that's what that looks like. And then inside. The other side. And then both on the shoulder. Oops. And down here. So guys, these are so pretty. I just really love them both, and they're so different that there is no reason why you can't have both of them in your collection. I know sometimes we tend to go for the same type of bags, but these are just so different that there's really no reason why not to have them. So that is it for these mod shots. Alright guys, so that is pretty much it on my little mini comparison between these two tote bags. They are both very beautiful, so I hope that I gave you some insight on if you were considering one or the other, and I've helped narrow down your decision hopefully. And I do appreciate you guys watching. As always, if you did like this video, please give me a thumbs up, as that does help a lot, and please never forget to subscribe. I've mentioned this before, but most of my subscribers, about 90% of my views, come from people that are not subscribed. So only 10% of my views are coming from my direct subscribers. So if I have come across your YouTube several times, if this is not your first video that you're watching, then go ahead and subscribe. That helps so much, and I do appreciate it. And as I always say, guys, please let's not forget to be kind to one another, and let's not forget to love each other. And I will see you guys in my next video. I do appreciate you stopping by. Thanks.